The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios. If you're looking to start or upgrade your online presence, visit www.sonicwebstudios.com for all of your online needs. Sonic Web Studios specializes in custom web design, app development, social networking, search engine optimization, domain registration, email marketing, online stores, and more. Since our birth, we have been designing and developing immaculate websites and providing web solutions which are a cut above the rest. As a leading web designing enterprise, we have a team of extremely talented web designers who are well-focused and have the experience of working on multiple web developing platforms such as PHP, Magento, custom WordPress, and more. Sonic Web Studios has been helping businesses of all kinds, whether big, small, established, or startup, impress their audiences with exemplary web solutions. We don't just create beautiful and functional websites. We give you a complete online solution with the main goal of enhancing your yearly revenues. We aim to give your business the online exposure and brand acknowledgement that will help you in achieving increased conversions leading to profitable sales. Call 1-800-303-3960 or visit us online at www.sonicwebstudios.com to get started today. Mention the Mike Wagner Show and get 20% off your project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level.
Hey everybody, it's Mike from the Mike Wagner Show. It's time to give a shout out to our official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international award-winning author Mian Mohsen Zia. If you love fast-paced mysteries, then you'll love Missing by Mian Mohsen Zia. Available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing is fast-paced and intriguing with an unforgettable twist. It takes place in 4 countries with 2 strangers and 1 target where truth is an illusion and those you love will be the first to go missing. It's available in paperback and ebook on Amazon. Missing by Mian Mohsen Zia has garnered great reviews and is even loved by Hollywood celebrities including Joanna Cassidy, Forbes Riley, and many others. So grab your copy today. Order Missing by Mian Mohsen Zia, now available at Amazon.
It's now time for the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. The Mike Wagner Show can be heard on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, YouTube, iTunes, Anchor FM, Radio Public, and the MikeWagnerShow.com. Mike brings you great guests and interesting people from all across the globe. So sit back, relax, and enjoy another great episode of the Mike Wagner Show.
Hey everybody, it's Mike from the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Looking at a professional website without breaking your budget? Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs at below the competition rate. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show, get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios, take your image to the next level. Also, it's time to give a shout out to our official sponsor, international award-winning author Mian Mohsen Zia. If you love fast-paced mysteries, then you'll love Missing by Mian Mohsen Zia. Available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing is fast-paced and intriguing with an unforgettable twist. Takes place in 4 countries, 2 strangers, and 1 target, where truth is an illusion and those you love will be the first to go missing. It's available on paperback and ebook on Amazon. Missing by Mian Mohsen Zia has garnered great reviews and even loved by Hollywood celebrities, including Joanna Cassidy, Forbes Riley, and many others. So grab your copy today. Missing by Mian Mohsen Zia, available on Amazon. Also, the Mike Wagner Show can be heard on the MikeWagnerShow.com. You can check our Facebook page at facebook.com/The Mike Wagner Show. You can download and listen on Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Also on Anchor FM, iTunes, Google Play, Amazon, Audible, and Apple. Coming soon to Podbean, Buzzsprout, Pandora, and TuneIn. Heard worldwide on Radio Public, Geo7, Himalaya, and more. Take the Mike Wagner Show with you on any mobile device. Subscribe to the Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel, and follow the Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today. We're here with a multi-talented lady from the Lower East Side of New York City. She's a singer, songwriter, model, actress, poet, host, screenwriter, also a host of the Vero G Spotlight radio show, and she's been getting into career since 7 years old, and she also got some music with Addicted and The Rise of Vero G. Also has some other works, including Always Believe in Yourself, School in Session, Victory, and more. She's also been involved with a number of projects and really making a difference in her territory. Live, ladies and gentlemen, from Flesh Studios in beautiful downtown New York City, somewhere in the Lower East Side, the very multi-talented singer, songwriter, model actress, host, poet, host, and screenwriter, Veronica Gonzalez. best known as Vero G. Veronica, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thanks for joining us today.
No, not a problem. Thank you for having me show. I just love the introduction. I'm just like, I'm loving it. Thank you. Thank you.
And we love what you do as well, too. So you're a singer, songwriter, model, actress, poet, host, screenwriter, and if I'm missing something, let me know. And you've been in the Lower East Side of New York City pretty much all your life. You also have a radio show that you host. You have some songs, Addicted, Rise of Vero G, also Always Believe in Yourself, School in Session, Victory, and more. And before we get into all that, tell us how I first got started.
Sure, definitely. I could say I could start from on and on, but basically I started from, as you mentioned, being from the age of 7, music was always part of my life. It was a part instilled in me. My parents always taught me, if you want to do something in life, go for it, And with that in mind, I actually was in junior high school. I was in school choir.
Mm-hmm.
And then down the line, I worked with Al Sharpton for like a year or so of the change choir, and it was a great experience. We got to travel, got to see some things, and I just learned how to work with other people with that experience. Down the line, I just continue on working like open mics, showcases, and so forth, and building up my own solo career as an artist, and just trying to expand myself, that sort. And down the line, to this day, I'm still working on new music. I'm working on different things, and I decided to basically open up my brand, and with the Vero Productions and with the, like, as you mentioned, the radio show, TV, magazine outlet, and all those things that we put together is just basically what the concept of it all is, just inspiration to other people and to inspire to believe in themselves and their dreams as well.
Mm-hmm. That is so amazing. And what was that one moment that precisely influenced you into what you're doing today?
Sure. Oh my. I don't know. I mean, the list goes on. Basically, even to this moment right now, speaking to you guys, I'm doing so much, as you mentioned, especially for the year 2021. I actually have new music. I got an album which came out as of last year, like around December or so. It's called Victory, and that's already out at all digital platforms. And you guys, I also have hard copies. If you're interested, let me know. I actually have a single in that album, which was hip hop legend Cuba Link. It's called Conmigo and Conmigo. It's a bilingual song, a reggae song genre in there. And it's really cool, and it's just to work with great people in the industry, just to push yourself and just break those barriers down. You definitely need that, especially for an artist. It's hard.
Mm-hmm.
But as long as you keep being persistent, that's what matters. Yeah.
It does sound like it, and very amazing as well. And who are some of your favorite actors, actresses, singers, and musicians growing up?
Oh, my, so many. I would say, for actors and actresses, I would love to say I love Tom Cruise. Wow, I love Tom Hanks. This is the people I kind of raised with watching them in the movies and so forth. As for actresses, I would say Barbara Streisand's one of them. The list goes on. Just a short handful of that. But as of musicians, I would say Celine Dion, Alicia Keys, and all that sort of stuff.
Mm-hmm. And that's amazing as well, too. And what are some of your favorite movies growing up?
Oh, man, there's too many. Oh, my. Okay. One of my favorite all time is Pretty Woman. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, yeah. Julia Roberts. I can hear Roy Orbison sing in the background.
Definitely. Awesome.
Mm-hmm. And you also got more as well, too, I'm sure, not just one. You can't just have just one. There's got to be more favorites.
I know, but it's like just top of my head right now. Like that's the first one popped up, and even the list goes on. I could be here all night talking about this, but yeah, that's just one of the ones I know. Right now.
And of course, I'm sure more will pop up as well too. We'll talk about some of your accomplishments and also some of your music in just 1 minute. But first, listen to the Mike Wagner Show at the MikeWagnerShow.com, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at SonicWebStudios.com for all your needs. Look at a professional website without breaking your budget. Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs at below the competition way. Call today 1-800-303-3960. 3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show. Get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level. Also, time to give a shout out to our official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international award-winning author Mia Mosinzia. If you love fast-paced mysteries, then you'll love Missing by Mia Mosinzia. Available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing is fast-paced and intriguing with an unforgettable twist. Takes place in 4 countries, 2 strangers, and 1 target, where truth is an illusion and those you love will be the first to go missing. It's available on paperback and ebook on Amazon. Missing by Mia Mosinzia has garnered great reviews and even loved by Hollywood celebs, including Joanna Cassidy, Forbes Riley, and many others. So grab your copy today. Missing by Mia Mosinzia, available on Amazon. Also, the Mike Wagner Show can be heard on the MikeWagnerShow.com. You can check our Facebook page at Facebook.com/The Mike Wagner Show. You can download and listen on Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Also on Anchor FM, iTunes, Google Play, Amazon, Audible, and Apple. Coming soon to Podbean, Buzzsprout, Pandora, and TuneIn. And heard worldwide on Geo7, Radio Public, Himalaya, and more. Take the Mike Wagner Show with you on any mobile device. Subscribe to the Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel. And follow the Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today. We're here with the multi-talented singer, songwriter, model, actress, poet, host, screenwriter, Veronica Gonzalez, best known as Vero G, from Lower East Side, New York City, here on the Mike Wagner Show. And you seem to be known more for music. You had Addicted that you released, as well as Rise of Vero G, and also Always Believe in Yourself, School in Session, Victory as well. And tell us more about those songs.
Oh, definitely. So Addicted actually was one of the first songs I actually did. But the original song I did years ago was Teardrops, but this is like the first official professional song I've done. And actually, a big shout out to TV Bars, the music video director I done with that song, Addicted, and you guys can check it out on my YouTube channel where you guys get a chance. But that was actually one of my first experiences as a solo artist. It was really great, and the behind the scenes and seeing how putting pieces together in a music video and all that sort. It was really cool. And after that, I decided to just keep on writing and keep putting music together and videos and stuff like that. And then the following thing I did after that, I did a Christmas album, which was called It's Christmas Time, Vero G, and that was out for a couple of years ago. I think like 3 or 4 years ago. It got released. It was an EP album, and I still have a few copies, if anything. But it was a great experience going that point in my growth as an artist and continue on from that point on. And then down the line, I did my debut album, which was called Trials and Tribulations. And then now the one you mentioned, The Rise of Vero G, which is my latest sophomore album, actually, that came out just as of last year. And it's great. I think there's like 13 songs in there as the original all tracks. A great collaboration on there as well. And then the one I mentioned, Victory, that just came out recently as well as of last year. And you guys can check that out at all digital platforms, The Rise of Vero G and the Victory album as well. You guys can check all those out. And it's really great music. I always tell people when ask me like what kind of like genre you're in, and I always say I don't like to be kind of like molded into one genre because you have to be kind of flexible. You got to test out different sounds and different things that kind of correlate with your vocals and stuff like that. And I felt like this is a time where you got to test things out. So with that in mind, I do a bit of hip hop, R&B, pop, it's a little bit of everything, also like reggaeton or bachata. So I like to have fun with it,
And you also expand into being an actress as well, too. You're the Interrogators, Sensory Deprivation, Coincidental Killer, and Movie Horror Affair. And, of course, you had quite some others. And tell us about some of the films you've been in and also some modeling as well, too. And you go ahead and throw that in there.
Oh, definitely. Wow, it's pretty good. Yeah, definitely. Wow. I'm an actress, and I have been doing this for like over, I think, 5 years or so forth. And it's a great experience. You get to meet a lot of great people, and you get to just know what you do, and depends on what role you're into. You get into the character and all that sorts. But yeah, overall the experience that I have is just amazing as an actress, and I hopefully this year. I know Corona's kind of crazy right now. I hope things get better for everyone, and get more acting calls coming my way. Hopefully with that, but also the modeling. I've been doing modeling for a while as well. And I'm actually a published model. I've been in a couple of magazines myself, and I just love it. It's a great experience, especially being a plus size model. It's unfortunate with the modeling industry, as they call it, where, you can't be, you have to be a certain age to be the ideal woman, as they call it. And I feel like, being plus size is not a curse, it's a blessing, because women these days are like, a size 12 is the norm, and you have to just embrace who you are and love your body.
Hmm. And that's very important as well, too. And you also won some awards for your hard work, and Courage Medal Award, Domestic Violence, LDN Women's Empowerment, and a lot more. And tell us about some of the accomplishments that you have won as well, too, with all your great hard work.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Sure. So my first one I did was teardrops years ago, and actually I was working at Beth Abraham, that's in the Bronx, like a nursing home or so forth. And they have like a music department where they have like people who are like rehab and who need help with the vocals and stuff. They have a studio basically here and so forth. And I was working there from internship for high school. And one day, one of the patients we were friends, and he was like, "Hey, let's do a song together." And we did it together, and the rest is history. And actually, Beth Abraham, they awarded me an award of recognition for the song because I actually put into their playlist or something, and it helped people who were there at that time to hear music and embrace it. So I got recognition for that, and then just some of just other things I worked with for other people, collaboration and so forth, and just just getting recognized is amazing. Just what you do.
Mm-hmm. And that's so amazing as well too. And where can we find your work at?
Sure, definitely. Wow. My social media basically. You guys can find me on my YouTube channel, which is Vero G, Spotlight TV Network, and you guys can follow me on my artist page, Vero G. You guys can follow me on my Instagram, Diva and Diamonds. You guys can follow me, I believe, Twitter, Vero 2884. And I think there's more, but that's like what I know for now. And you guys can follow me there, my music, or on my Spotify as well, under Vero G, so you guys can check me there as well. And I'm at all digital platforms.
All right, we will certainly do that, and we'll talk about the Vero G Spotlight radio show with Vero G, or best known as Veronica Gonzalez on the Mike Wagner Show. You listen to the Mike Wagner Show at the MikeWagnerShow.com, powered by Sonic Web Studios, and brought to you by our official sponsor, international award-winning author Mia Mohsen-Zia. Check out his book, Missing, on Amazon, and paperback and ebook. We'll be back with Vero G after this timeout on the Mike Wagner Show.
The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios. If you're looking to start or upgrade your online presence, visit www.sonicwebstudios.com for all of your online needs. Call 1-800-303-3960 or visit us online at www.sonicwebstudios.com to get started today. Mention the Mike Wagner Show and get 20% off your project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level.
Hey everybody, my name is Forbes Riley, and I'm an American actress and a TV host. And I was delighted when I got my copy of Missing, which is Extraordinary Relation of Ordinary People, based on a real life relationship. It's well written. It's amazing. It talks about a man who has lost his wife and his daughter, and it's very well done. I'm going to highly recommend that you go get your copy of Missing. It is a powerful, exciting read. Mr. Mia Mohsen-Zia. He is the author of Missing. And I want to give a big shout out and a kiss all the way halfway around the world to my dear friend. Check him out at Mia's website. It's called www.miamohsenzia.com. Missing, available on Amazon. Again, I'm Forbes Riley, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Hey everybody, it's Mike from The Mike Wagner Show. The Mike Wagner Show can be heard on over 30 podcast platforms, including Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Anchor FM, iTunes, Google Play, Amazon, Audible, Apple, and more. Coming soon to Podbean, Buzzsprout, Pandora, and TuneIn, where The Mike Wagner Show interviews great guests, cool conversation, lots of laughs, coffee, and more. Take The Mike Wagner Show with you on any mobile device, subscribe to The Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel, and follow The Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today.
Hey, this is Ray Powers. And if there's one thing you can count on in these unpredictable times, it's that you're in good hands getting some great radio, courtesy of The Mike Wagner Show.
We are back with Veronica Gonzalez of New York City, best known as Vero G, here on the Mike Wagner Show. Singer, songwriter, model, actress, poet, host, screenwriter, and very multi-talented from the Lower East Side, New York City. You also have the the Vero G Spotlight radio show that you started a podcast not too long ago. So tell us more about that.
Oh, definitely, not a problem. Sure. So actually, you're, I think, the second person to know. We'll be making, actually, as of next week, our 1-year anniversary on the show.
Oh, happy anniversary.
Yay.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. No, I'm just honored. It's been a long whole year overall, but the experience alone is great. And, doing this is just, it's actually a branch off of the TV show we've been doing at various locations in New York City. And basically, what it's the show, the concept is just inspiring other artists or anybody in the entertainment industry itself alone to just believe in themselves and talk about their projects and what they're doing and all sorts. And it's just great, and we have fun, and we just go with it, And I'm the host, and also my co-host, the Loudmouth, Gemini Stacks, and we have various DJs that come, time to time, and do their thing. And we just embrace everyone, and we just appreciate, the indie world, they call it, for independent artists, just to push them.
Mm-hmm. And who are some of the famous stars that have been on your show?
Oh my God! There's any star. Okay. Actually, I had Cuban Link on the show twice, online, of course, and then in person on the station. We also had David. I think David Zayas. Actually, he is. He actually.
Wow.
He's a great guy. And had him on the show was an honor to have him. And we had a few other people, but we're working this year. We'll see.
It sounds amazing what you got as well. And what inspired you to start up a podcast?
Yeah, sure. So actually, I always, it's weird how you say, like, how you kind of foresee yourself years to come as something that you say is going to happen, but you never know until down the line it happens. And, doing TV first was a great experience, and me and my team, we decided to push it the notch a little bit, and so, what, let's try radio, and we looked around New York City, and we didn't have a lot of other places that they offer, different services, but I realized, I'm familiar with DTF Radio, big shout out to them, and, they embraced us. They said, do what you have to do, and just, it's your platform. So with that in mind, when we started doing our first radio show as we speak last year, exactly in January, I think 15th or so, I'm not mistaken, or something like that. Over after that, I think. I remember just being a little nervous, of course, and saying, like, try it. And then when months to come, it was just becoming natural. Like, we just had fun. It was like, we got the mics, we're good, let's go. And ever since then, it's just an amazing ride.
That sounds amazing. And where can we find your podcast at?
Sure, definitely. It's every Wednesdays at forgive me. Every Wednesdays at 6. It's at DTF Radio. The DTF Radio app is free on Google Play. You guys can download it at DTF Radio app, and we're there every Wednesdays at 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. And you can watch us there live on Newsstream, and I believe in TuneIn and I think it's Radio Net something. I'm not for sure exactly, but I know those are other platforms. But definitely you can watch us there.
Mm-hmm. We are certainly looking forward to that, Vero G. We're here with Veronica Gonzalez, best known as Vero G, on the Mike Wagner Show. And of all the professions you're in, singer, songwriter, model, actress, poet, host, screenwriter, if there's something you want to throw in, that's fine too. Which of these is something that you really enjoy doing?
Oh, man, so many. I would say, honestly, music is always going to be the main one out of all of these I've done. The reason why is, to me, I think music personally is my therapy. It kind of helps me cope with what I'm going through, and I just want good music for people to enjoy and send a great message across it at the same time.
Mm-hmm. And exactly, what is the message? I mean, you brought up a good point to me. What's going on in the world these days? I mean, everybody knows what's going on. We don't need to rehash what's happening. And what would be the one message you would have for your listeners right now?
The main message I want to come across with anything that I do with music or anything of that nature is just, pursue your dreams, just to be inspired and help people. And basically, I just want to be positive, and I just want people to lift their spirits up, especially at these tough times of COVID. And to know that, whatever you're going through in life, people have maybe probably been worse than you're going through your situation, but realize down the line, if you're here for a reason, that you have a purpose, just go for it, and then nobody tell you any different.
Mm-hmm. And that is so true as well, Veronica. And what can we expect from you in 2021 and beyond?
Oh, wow. Actually, I got some things working on as we speak. Definitely. I'm working on, well, hopefully this year, 2 EPs, album this year. Working on, actually, as we speak, I just did 2 publications, 2 new books I just did, as back-to-back, week to week. The first one is called Crying in the Dark, and that one you guys could check that out at www.amazon.com. And that talks about mental health awareness. I mentioned that just yesterday to somebody where I do suffer through depression, so this is something that a lot of people, they say the stigma, you should not be talking about it. It's kind of, and I feel like, we need to embrace this, and especially in tough times with COVID and people are kind of losing their jobs or losing their lives. We need to talk more about this matter. It's very, very, very needed to be talked about in our community as well, being a minority, and we need to embrace this. But that's called Crying in the Dark. You guys can check that out. And also the other book I just did is called Acting 101, a guidebook for artists, forgive me. And that itself, it's things I personally went through, what things you should do, what don't do, and as an upcoming actor and all that sort.
Mm-hmm. That is so amazing. And, talking about, 2021 and whatever else, and just, multi-talented, I have to say. And who do you consider biggest influence in your career?
Oh, yes. You mean the books or the...
basically your entertainment career. It can be like anybody in general. Or who do you consider biggest influence?
Oh, my. There's too many. There's too many. Overall, I would say there's a few people in my life that I feel that really motivated me. I would say, honestly, in the down low, I would say Jennifer Lopez. Because, you see her, she's multi-talented, she's done all this, and people knocked her down in the industry, but she's been doing it over 20 years now, and she's an exceptional, image of a woman being a Latina, I could do anything, and just giving other women out in the line and children and young girls like, wow, that's awesome, She's one of the people I definitely idolize in that sense, with her work ethic and stuff like that.
And that is amazing too. What's the best advice you can give to anybody at this point?
No problem, thank you. My advice to anybody who's listening now, just is don't give up. Just keep pushing. Every day is a blessing. You're up. Do something, make a change for yourself and for others around you.
Mm-hmm. And that's very impressive. Once again, Veronica Gonzalez, best known as Vero G and the Mike Wagner Show. Veronica, very big thank you for your time. You've been absolutely fantastic. Looking forward to having you again soon.
You.
Keep us up to date. And once again, tell us about your upcoming projects. What's your website? How do people contact you? And where can people purchase and listen to your music or check out your radio show?
Definitely. All right, guys. So you guys could, again, you can find me on my Instagram, they call it Diva and Diamonds. You can find me on my artist Facebook page, Vero G. You guys can find me on Twitter, VERO2884. Or you guys, if you want to contact me, you could at my email at Vero, VERO2884@yahoo.com. You guys can find my latest album, Victory Album, which is on all digital platforms. And if you want my hard copy, you can contact me on either social media outlets. You guys also, again, you have my 2 books I just mentioned. It's on Amazon. You guys can check it. That's called Crying in the Dark. And I believe the other one's called Actors 101. It's a guidebook. It's Acting 101. Guide books are something for actors. It's not just contact me. I'll send you guys the link. And you guys can find the Vero G Spotlight magazine at www.maxout.com for the January's issue. And the other issues that we'll have along with that. So I just want to thank you so much, my family and show, and thank you guys for listening in, and I appreciate it.
And no problem, too. Once again, Veronica Gonzalez, best known as Vero G and the Mike Wagner Show, a very big thank you for your time. You've been absolutely great. Looking forward to having you again soon. Do us a favor. Keep us up to date. Love you back on in 2021, and don't forget to keep in touch.
Definitely. Thank you.
The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios. If you're looking to start or upgrade your online presence, visit www.sonicwebstudios.com for all of your online needs. Sonic Web Studios specializes in custom web design, app development, social networking, search engine optimization, domain registration, email marketing, online stores, and more. Since our birth, we have been designing and developing immaculate websites and providing web solutions which are a cut above the rest. best. As a leading web designing enterprise, we have a team of extremely talented web designers who are well-focused and have the experience of working on multiple web developing platforms such as PHP, Magento, Custom WordPress, and more. Sonic Web Studios has been helping businesses of all kinds, whether big, small, established, or startup, impress their audiences with exemplary web solutions. We don't just create beautiful and functional websites, we give you a complete online solution with the main goal of enhancing your yearly revenues. We aim to give your business the online exposure and brand acknowledgement that will help you in achieving increased conversions leading to profitable sales. Call 1-800-303-3960 or visit us online at www.sonicwebstudios.com to get started today. Mention the Mike Wagner Show and get 20% off your project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level.
Hey everybody, my name is Forbes Riley, and I'm an American actress and a TV host. And I was delighted when I got my copy of Missing, which is Extraordinary Relation of Ordinary People based on a real life relationship. It's well written. It's amazing. You know, it talks about a man who has lost his wife and his daughter, and it's very well done. I'm going to highly recommend that you go get your copy of Missing. It is a powerful, exciting read. Mr. Mian Moshe Zia. He is the author of Missing. And I want to give a big shout out and a kiss all the way halfway around the world to my dear friend. Check him out at Mia's website. It's called www.miamotionzea.com. Missing, available on Amazon. Again, I'm Forbes Riley, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. The Mike Wagner Show can be heard on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, iTunes, YouTube, Anchor FM, Radio Public, and themikewagnershow.com. Please support our program with your donations at themikewagnershow.com. Join us again next time for another great episode of The Mike Wagner Show.